Hello, I'm Dreya Martin. I'm a senior studying biomedical engineering here at WPI. I'm also a jumper on the track and field team.
Hi, my name is Isabel Hallal. I'm a junior studying mechanical engineering, and I'm a long sprinter on the track team.
Hi, my name is Leithsa Dimanche. I'm a junior on the WPI Track and Field team, and I study biomedical engineering. So I went to Japan in B term to do my IQP, which stands for Interactive Qualifying Project. So at WPI, it's a pretty big thing. You get to work with project groups, people in different disciplines, different majors, and you get to travel abroad. You can also do it on campus if you want. So like I said, I got to go to Japan, which was really, really cool because I've never been out of the country. Like, everyone was so nice. I got to experience a culture completely different from what I've experienced in the US and from like what I am, and it was just really cool just being able to experience like how people live differently in a country. And in terms of project work, I got to work on a project that promoted sustainability in Kyoto, which is where I stayed in Japan, and we actually got to build like a classroom so people could learn about organic farming, and it was just a really cool experience.
All right, I went to San Jose, Costa Rica for my IQP, which is the city in Costa Rica, if you didn't know that. And it was really cool. We worked on motivating sustainable lifestyle habits in Costa Rica, so we kind of helped the sponsor do surveys and research because they tried to make a sustainable change club for climate change, which was very cool. The culture is very different than my own. The music was really cool. The food was a great experience, and it was really cool to work with different majors and other people. Fortunately, I was able to access a gym and a track to practice with another student athlete on the soccer team, which was a really cool experience to have someone to train with. We were able to travel a lot on the weekends, and then during the week we worked on the project, so it's kind of a different kind of being in the workforce. We get to work instead of doing homework, which is really cool, and kind of have the nights to yourselves. So just an experience of being out there in another country, new people. Traveling on your own is kind of different, kind of new, which is really cool. My favorite dish it's called the casado, which has like rice, beans, some sort of vegetable, whichever meat you'd like to pick, some fried plantains, and it was just like an overall like hefty, balanced meal, which is just really good. All their food is very flavorful.
Yeah, of course. So as Alex said, I am a SAC chair on here at WPI. So what my role is I kind of oversee SAC with a group of other student athletes and the advisors, and we lead different committees. One committee that I oversee is the FYI WPI committee, where I have my fellow teammate Jack on. So it's really fun to just be with them and just promote different resources on campus to the athletes. And currently we're working on an event for Student Athlete Day. We're having an ice cream social, so just being able to plan that, be a part of it, and just see other student athletes just get together and just enjoy their time together has been just a joy for me to see during my college years here. Being a part of SAC is just so rewarding, and just being able to connect with other different sports here is just so fun and so encouraging, and I just love being a part of it, and I'll be sad when I'm no longer here, but I've had a great time. Yeah, so MQP is our major qualifying project here that all seniors have to take. I've been working on it all year long, and we actually started at the end of our junior year with just deciding our MQP project, and I had a class in biomechanics, and the professor was mentioning her MQP project that would be on detecting altered biomechanics in track and field athletes. And I just thought that it would be so perfect for me to take on this project. So I found a group of girls, and we're all working on it together. And one of my project group mates, she's actually a long and triple jumper here at WPI. So being able to work with my track and field teammate has been really so fun and such a joy, and it's been an ease. So right now we're detecting and alerting the risk of an ACL injury in female long and triple jumpers, which has been very difficult to say the least, but it's just been so amazing being able to be at practice and seeing my other teammates being able to help us with it has also been so encouraging. I'm just so grateful and gracious of their willingness to just want to help out, and our willingness to want to help them hopefully not injure themselves. So that's what I've been working on. Not every year, but every year that I've been able to qualify for the Division III championship in the indoors, we've been able to go and stay overnight. And those overnight trips have just always been such a blast. And I get to go with my fellow high jumper, and we're usually roommates, and we'll just have a great time in our hotel rooms or even in the weight room, just, goofing off. The next day we get to go and compete at the meet and cheer each other on, and just that bonding time that we get together and the bonding time that we get with all the other girls at D3s is just so encouraging. So I love it.
I definitely would say the first NUMAC championship meet stuck out to me. I guess after a long year of COVID and wearing masks and changing schedules and figuring out how to practice, we finally got an outdoor season. We were able to go into that meet, and we actually won. We're 2-time running NUMAC champions, which is really cool, hoping to defend the title this year. But it was just we all came together, and it's like we showed everyone what we were made of, what we were proud to be able to work hard during the season, whether it was COVID or not. We were all able to put in the work, and it showed up, and we were able to win, which was a really cool experience.
All right, so I'm actually going to talk about an experience before I was on the team, and it was when I did an overnight. Came evening time, dinner time, just got to spend time with the team, got to see practice, got to go out to dinner and breakfast with them, and it was just such an incredible experience. I loved it so much. I could just see that everyone was so caring, that they loved each other, they were uplifting, that they wanted to see everyone succeed academically and on the track, and it was just a big reason why I came here. And I know something drew me to the team when I went to the overnight, so yeah.
One of our team traditions is the Ben & Jerry's 4x-mile. So the distance team usually heads this event, but anyone's more than welcome to join. I actually participated in it this year, which was really cool. So the event is you basically eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream as fast as you can, and then you run a mile around the track, and then your teammate goes. There's 4 people in it, and they time it, and there's a winner, and all the alumni come back, and it's just a really great event to have everyone come back and team bond, and it's usually freezing outside. So we all just eat the ice cream and go. It's quite the experience. Very fun.
What's the best flavor to run the fastest? Is there a really good type of Ben & Jerry's that just optimizes your performance?
Yes, I think so. Definitely wouldn't do things with a lot of cookies and cookie dough. That was my mistake this past year. But there's a certain calorie count you have to hit, so there are some rules to the event, which is very cool. They definitely recommend plain flavors or a flavor you don't particularly enjoy, because you might not enjoy it running with it, but yeah, that'd be my advice.
So another tradition that we have amongst the sprinters, female sprinters, is the fire stick. So it's something we start up in B term or A term, and basically one person gives us this stick that was painted by someone on the team a few years ago. Kind of looks like a torch and fire, woo, cool. And basically you give it to someone at the end of the week who you think put in a lot of hard work or just really showed up at a workout and really stood out, and you write a little note and you put it inside the baton. And it's just a really nice thing that we do. We take a few minutes after practice, we talk about it, we're in a little huddle, so it's just a sweet thing.
Yeah, so we actually do have a jumpers team tradition as well, where we just started this year, where we have these red spikes that go at the bottom of our track and field spikes, especially jump spikes. And if we PR or we qualify for a big meet or we move up in the top 10 list, then we'll receive a red track and field spike to go into our shoe. And the goal at the end of the season is to have your whole spike filled with red spikes. So that's something that we just started this year, and hopefully we can use it to continue throughout the rest of the years. They do kind of wear away though, and a lot of people are complaining.
My black ones are silver.
They're kind of complaining about it, but it's okay.
Okay, so one piece of advice I would give is definitely, obviously you want to pick a team that you think is competitive enough, but it's very important to pick a team that you think you'll mesh with the people, because you want to enjoy your experience as well, as long as being fast on the track. And I just, I love these people. I love this team. They make me happy, so.
I would definitely say if you're looking into schools, don't be afraid to reach out. D3 coaches love it when you reach out, and I want to just continue my love for the sport, so that's why I wanted to keep running. And I also considered, I really wanted to do study abroad, which is kind of difficult being a student athlete, but at this school in particular, like WPI, like it's built in to do the IQP abroad, which is a very cool program to be abroad for 7 weeks and also still get to compete, whether it's like half the season or the whole thing. So it was very cool.
Yeah, so 4 years ago I was in your shoes, and I definitely was debating whether or not joining the track and field team here at WPI, but I would just give you the advice to reach out. And like Isabel said, I would reiterate that the coaches love it. They want to hear from you. And as long as you have the drive and passion, you'll get through it. And I think that never be too hard on yourself as well. I think that as long as you push yourself, you'll get to where you want to be and get to where you need to be.